Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Stellar Artifacts. My name is Eli. I got a pretty cool Sideshow Superman and Lois statue to show off to you today. Before I do so and go into some detail, I'm going to splice in a little just shot of the art box here. Alright, it's just a quick shot of the art box here for Superman and Lois. Picture of the product essentially on front, and spinning around to the other side. You got just the cityscape of Metropolis in the background in the rear of the statue there. And just a quick rundown of the contents of the box. This is everything that's gonna piece together or basically key in with one another to make the statue complete there. First time I've seen Sideshow use straps as opposed to tape on one of their product boxes. All right, without that out of the way, let's go into this statue here. Let's go into the details. The paint is well done in my opinion. It is a little bit muted, meaning that it doesn't really have that pop to it. And it's not, the blue is kind of subdued and the reds are kind of subdued. But it's a really classic take on our iconic Superman hero. I mean, Superman's been around 85 years now, I think, one of the older superheroes. And I've always been a huge Superman fan. I have a pretty decent Superman collection. So I had to have this. It really goes back to his roots, I feel like. He got the kind of the perspective base Daily Planet back here with the backdrop of the city. So the base is actually cool. This would actually work pretty good in like a Detolf display cabinet too, because it's very linear, straight up and down. It's 22 inches high. It is 1/5 scale, so it's not quarter scale, it's not 1/6 scale. It's sitting right between those scales. The detail on it, it's not meant to be ultra detailed like some of the other statues are ultra detailed in the face to make it look kind of realistic. So I would say the details are soft as far as the face and everything goes. Kind of some classic take on comic book art. But yeah, the sculptor of this, her name's Maria Panfilova. If I'm not mistaken, I think she did the Trinity statues, which were the museum line statues for Queen Studios, the ones that look like marble. I think she sculpted those, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so you got Superman squeeze here, Lois, and he's looking down at her in an adoring manner, and she looks pretty happy. But yeah, I don't know, I had to have this. This thing was packed kind of crazy. It was the first time I've seen Sideshow use straps on their boxes, the Velcro straps. But this stuff is kind of flexible and very breakable, and so they had it wrapped with like saran wrap with blocks of styrofoam on the inside, and it was kind of a pain to get out of there. I can't imagine trying to pack this. If you're gonna resell it or rebox it, I think it would be a pain in the butt. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's a really cool piece. I'm gonna go ahead and get some close-ups for you guys. All right, everyone, here is some better close-ups as opposed to me just being next to the statue there. I want you guys to be able to see the details on this. But the sculpt is really good. Stylistically, like I said, it's not going to have those sharp details or lines like some of the other that are trying to be more realistic. But you got her big smile on her face there, Lois. His facial expression looks pretty good too, looking down, kind of admiring his gal. Got his hand supporting her here as he's carrying her in mid-flight. Her hair looks well done. kind of blowing around in the wind probably. The cape I like, actually, the sculpted cape. It works well. You're probably not going to be looking at his cape from the back unless he's like rotating on something. But his cape works well. You go look at the shoe. It's funny, her shoe is sliding off there a little bit in midair. You got his legs. He pegs into the Daily Planet globe right here. You got like a monorail. Oops, something fell behind me. You have like a monorail. This part's flexible and breakable, and this is where some of that saran wrap and styrofoam blocks were sitting. It was kind of pain in the butt, but everything is in one piece, and at least they did a great job packing it so it would stay safe in shipping. But I think the base works. It's, you know, the Daily Planet. It's iconic, you know. You got like Metropolis there in the background, representing Metropolis anyways. So all in all, I think the base works really cool. Simplistic yet iconic. But yeah, I think this statue completely outdoes Iron Studios Superman and Lois, which is, theirs is 1/6, this is 1/5. I think this is better than Iron Studios version. They have a very similar statue. But yeah, you get a great view of the portrait there. And circle around on her a little bit. But yeah, very cool statue. Superman and Lois. Along with that cool base. All right, everyone, so that concludes my little close-ups of this fantastic statue by Maria Panfilova from Sideshow Studios. Great 1/5 statue for Superman. You don't see very many statues with him and Lois, so you're getting two pieces in one, essentially. Kind of a diorama if you want to add in the Daily Planet aspect for the base. So I think this is a must-have if you're a Superman fan like me. Like I said, I have a little bit of a Superman statue collection, and yeah, I like Batman too. I just don't have a bunch of them. This is one of my main. I like slightly like Superman, just a little more than Batman. But yeah, if you would do me a favor, just hit like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, this is just show and tell for me. I ain't making any money off of my YouTube videos, so I'm just showing off to the community. So subscribe if you want to see more statue reviews, and that does it. So I'll be back next time with something else. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you.